In furry fetish news.
Furry.
I used to think the word fetish was pronounced fetish for some reason. I don't know.
Oh, like fetus.
Because you like feet
for
shit.
feet?
Yeah, fetish.
That's your fetish.
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 Submitted by Sub-Zero.
Oh.
The old school.
Mortal Kombat.
Good character.
Jinx.
Yeah, god damn it.
A really well-developed
Now you owe him
character,
a
especially in the
soda.
movies. A Connecticut councilman has resigned after his secret furry lifestyle is revealed. Oh, that's so sad.
Why would you want to resign off of that?
Oh, I fucking love furry shit, specifically because we talked about it on news, and people were so mad.
They were?
Yeah, they were like, how dare you? Not all people who like furry stuff are sexually perverse. Like, you fucking freak. Shut the fuck up.
That's what. Not all people who like furry shit are weird. It's like, yeah, no, that's what you are.
But I thought that there's a non-sexual furry group that just enjoys cosplay, but there's also like the sexual group that.
See, that's
enjoys
cosplay though. Furries are a different subsect. Cosplay is something else. You're just dressing up to be something you're not. You know, this is like, I want to fuck you as a teddy bear while you're a giraffe. You know what I mean? That's the shit that we were talking
Well,
about.
nobody's put it to me like that before. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
A new thing for you and Nick.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's some funny
But
shit.
it's like saying, if you like anime, you like hentai anime.
Yeah, that is true. So this Connecticut councilman is resigning after his profile on this website called sofurry.com
Tight.
was exposed. So his name is Scott Chamberlain. This is what he looks like.
Wow. That's him out of costume.
Stereotypical,
Just to give you guys some context.
He's not in the costume right now.
stereotypical politician name.
Yeah.
And look
yeah.
and headshot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
He looks like he
someone
kidnaps
posted
children.
this, and it says, "Know your candidate, the real Scott Chamberlain."
Looks like the JK office. What the fuck?
Does it?
Behind you.
Really?
From here it does.
Yeah, so here's the website is a photo of him next to a furry, and then like his whole profile where he
I can't
ranks.
believe this is a scandal. You see that shit? The fucking Ted Cruz where he tweeted out the fucking.
Oh yeah, the porn link.
That shit was tight.
That was
though.
great.
Oh, Ted Cruz liked it.
It was great.
I was like, you know what this motherfucker
I'm
watches.
like, you're a person.
Yeah.
No, but then they ended up trying to say that someone hacked it into.
No, it
He didn't
wasn't.
do anything else.
But
to
that's
his
why he's
account.
even more of a person.
Yeah.
We would do the same thing.
Yeah.
You know? I'm like, oh good, I relate to you more.
Like, I don't hate the guy for watching some damn porn.
No.
I would prefer that you do.
It's funny though because he had done like he was for banning sex toys and shit. Like he's like all trying to pretend that he's holier than thou. And
Wait. What does porn have to do with sex toys? Maybe he doesn't use sex toys while he watches porn. Thank you.
It's very different.
well, apparently that video that he liked was about some like a wife secretly masturbating to her husband having sex in the living
Oh,
room.
he is into some weird shit.
So then they were like, oh, that seems like that's the shit he'd be into because he's all.
I think he's just trying to like corner the market on sex toys so he could just sell it on the black market for a lot higher.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Or he's just wants his wife to stop using the vibrator so much.
That's interesting.
I would ban sex toys for that reason too.
Yeah.
Kidding me?
So anyways, back to this dude, Scott. He was saying that this entire thing with his association with the furries, it's not anything sexual. It's just that he has an appreciation for animal characters like Tony the Tiger and Mickey Mouse.
Sure you do. When
Don't
you fuck them
sexualize
in
Tony the
mouth.
Tiger.
That's the scariest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. I really appreciate Tony the Tiger.
Right? An appreciation. Dude.
That's like someone saying, I like to buy Playboy magazine for the articles, not for the women.
Yeah, that's not
There are
true.
people that really do.
No, they're not. You got lied to.
Because you could read articles somewhere else.
Isn't that Playboy now? They don't have naked pictures now.
Really?
They do.
They do. They brought it back.
Have to.
They brought it back.
They brought it back because they were like,
Sales dropped.
they were like, oh right, nobody's buying it.
I want to know who the fucking marketing genius was that. You know, behind Playboy that was like, you know what? From now on, no more nudity.
It's the same idiots who are like, our brand is so strong. It doesn't matter what we do because everyone loves our brand. Like, they always fuck up.
Boom.
But they're saying that this dude, he was in his profile, he had his avatar that resembles a fox named Gray Muzzle. So apparently that might be his like furry identity.
Gray muzzle. Gray muzzle.
Gray Muzzle.
Muslin what?
Yeah, and
So he's a fox or a, what is he?
a fox,
Oh,
yeah.
he's a fox, a gray fox.
Called gray muzzle.
Yeah. And so they were saying though in his profile that it indicated that he tolerates rape, and that made one commenter question his ability to lead. So So they're just saying like this is controversial because of his interests, which then led him to resign. So
He tolerates rape.
yeah.
Why would that be like one of your profile interests?
No, it's because in that profile they like there's a list of preferences that ranges from loves to likes to tolerates to hates in order to like
So right under
content.
So right under dislikes cucumbers, he has tolerates rape, and it's like random facts that he's
What's
like,
the actual words that he used, though? I want to hear that.
tolerates rape.
He's like, I think rape's kind of okay. Or, I don't buy it.
Like, who says that openly?
All these politicians are scuzz, dude.
And your parents are politicians.
My parents are politicians, but they're just boring people when they go home. They don't do
So you think?
Yeah, that's what you think.
normal.
Oh yeah, what if
They go to
what if you find
BDSM
out?
clubs and shit.
Yeah, what if you find out some crazy shit about your parents? What would you do?
He doesn't want to think about that.
Yeah, I'm blocking it out right now.
You come home and your dad has a ball gag. Oh, you come home earlier.
No, I like that he goes home and his dad has a ball gag and he's like, hey dad. And he's like, my life is completely normal.
Yeah, he
Like,
blocks
you're
it.
used to
Yeah, I'm used to it.
He's
right?
used to it. He doesn't think that shit's weird. He's like, oh, my dad's in his leathers. Who
That's why he
cares?
didn't answer just now. He
Yeah.
just froze.
He doesn't know.
Your parents don't do that?
Right.
That's fucking ridiculous. He just turns around to him and fucking drool comes out the hole of the ball gag.
Ball gags have.
How you breathe?
Yeah, he's like, I had to feed my dad last night,
didn't
you know,
expect
dog
you to
food
know that
because that's
fact.
what my dad eats.
I mean, they're just air gaps when they're like this, right?
Oh, so you do know
See, he
about
knows.
No, I'm just. Well, when you put a ball in there, there's obviously gaps.
Son of a politician knows.
Politician.
that. No, that's funny. No, but it wouldn't affect you guys though if let's say you support this dude, right? You're into politics. And
I
you
want
find
to.
out. You
I'm
would-
trying.
I think I'd be more worried about the tolerates rape than the furry thing.
Yeah.
I don't care if he likes furry shit. I mean, what you do on your personal time, that's, you know, as long as it's not hurtful or whatever. Like, if someone like says, hey, sometimes I like to watch, you know, orgies, and sometimes I like to join orgies on my personal time.
But how many hours are they
fine.
doing that for when they should be doing more research for their, you know, whatever?
Politics stuff?
Yeah.
Hey, dude, if they're watching porn, they're probably at their government job. Let's be real.
If we binge watch like the next season of, I don't know, like American Horror Story or whatever, we're no different. They're just really into their hobby. I'd rather have a politician that's like passionate about something and have hobbies than a boring guy that just does work all day.
Agree. And especially if it's something funny, I think it's even better.
Yeah.
If you're into
You
furry
make 'em
shit,
like
that's-
'em more.
Yeah, or if you're into feet shit, right? I'm like, good for you. That's funny, actually. I like that. I trust you.
Yeah. I trust them because they're like unique, you know?
So if you were a politician, you would just come out and be like, so I'm into this, I'm into that.
I already do that right now. People love it.
No, but let's
You're not a politician.
Yeah, you're not a politician though.
But people want me to be.
People
Oh
want.
yeah, they want your own country.
Yeah, they want me to be president, all that stuff. I don't know why.
You're the one that says you want it.
Well,
You're the king.
No, but that evolved here when you guys asked me like, oh, if you had a country, whatever. It never came from me saying like, oh, one day. Like everybody pumped me up to believe. Like it's almost like William Hung. Like back in the day, they pumped him up to believe that he could keep singing and singing, but they were just making fun of him.
God damn, I
So
know.
that's what happened to me.
And now he's sucking dick for money.
He
It's
is?
terrible, I'm sure.
No.
What?
Well, you know what I mean? Like now they built him up so hard and then he felt so hard.
Oh.
Like, you know.
He does motivational speeches. It's awesome. I watch one.
Oh, he does? Oh, my bad,
The
William. I'm
opposite of
sorry.
that.
He does motivational speeches?
Yeah, he works for the police department doing some kind of analyst stuff, or I forgot what it was. But then, because he goes to my barber, so he gets a haircut from the
gets
from the same
haircuts?
barber.
Yeah, he lives around here.
Yeah.
You know?
You didn't expect him to get
But
it.
I watched this video of him doing like motivational speeches, and I was like, "Oh, this is pretty charming." It's
Does he
pretty,
do a good job at it? Like, is it?
yeah.
Is it all religious, like church?
No,
First thing
no,
he
no.
goes, this is all serious. He goes, she bang, she bang.
I love it.
That'd be a great opener.
Yeah.
That'd be a great opener.
He did do a tattoo?
No, did he? Or are you just making fun of
No,
him?
I'm just saying that would just sound like it. It's like
That's a great opener.
flowers that changed my life forever.
No, he talks about his like his rise to fame and his fall, and like how he came back up from the fall and the depression and all that stuff.
He went through depression.
Well, yeah,
We got made fun of all the time.
but it's really charming because he throws in some jokes and it's stuff like that, and he's able to laugh at himself. But my barber goes, I don't like him. He's mean to his fans, and I'm like, he has fans.
Dude, he does.
Well, they're ironic fans. That's why he's got to be mean to them.
Yeah.
That's true.
He doesn't like to take pictures, is what I heard.
He's like, no picture, no picture.
Yeah, no, we saw him at one of these cafes down the street.
Oh, that was you that said it.
Yeah, and we saw him, and like all we did was look at him, and we're like, oh, is it Willie Hung? And then his mom, he was standing right next to him. His mom was like, and then they left the restaurant.
Oh, fuck that fool. You're William fucking Hung. You're not fucking Paul McCartney. Like, what are you talking? Oh, fuck him. I'm glad I made fun of him then.
The mom probably thinks that you're gonna make fun of him. That's why she does that.
She's protective of her son. Yeah, that makes
It's his brand.
Yeah, she doesn't. Yeah, it's an Asian mom, man. They
Doesn't
don't.
understand the brand.
Yeah, that's his
Also,
brand.
probably, honestly, because he's really ugly.
Damn, dude.
I just,
That's a hard truth. Yes. Yeah.
he's like physically. I'm not talking about his insides, right? But he is on the higher spectrum of radio face, and so that's just that's just what
I
it
don't
is.
know about his radio voice.
He got a little bit of radio face. For an Asian guy, he's just kind of like that. He looks like a racist cartoon of Asian.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking. It was like,
That's what I'm trying to say. Like it was any better.
I'm glad you cleaned it up.
Thank you. He looks like
he's like those China phobia characters that like, ooh, be careful for this creature.
The
that-
yellow peril.
yellow peril kind of guy.
that's exactly what he looks like.
Harold, what's that?
That's a term used against Asian Americans, like, oh, beware the yellow invasion.
Yeah.
It was like in the late 1800s or something when it was like the yellow scare. But anyways, I think he is that. Like if you could take a picture of that and that racist propaganda stuff, and then you had the ugliest Asian guy. That guy really took us back. Like
He looks like World War
years.
II like propaganda posters.
yes, that's what he looks like.
You know.
Oh man.
But on the other hand, I will say this. I don't know. I'm trying to save myself.
No, that was gonna be nice.
I was waiting for it.
He made us all happy for a long time.
I don't know how this conversation turned into William Hung.
Hey, you guys want to stalk any of us? Well, go ahead down to the description box below and you can follow us on the Instagram and all kinds of stuff. For more videos,